Welcome to the Foundation channel. I am Tanya Cortez, and on this channel, I talk about everything foundation and complexion for more mature skin. So listen, this is a whole different video. This is something that I do each week, but I said, this time, let me try and put it on camera, see if you guys would be interested in seeing it. It's sort of like a shop my stash, but for me, it's my base basket for the week, right? So I just pull things that I'm going to use every day for the week. I'm trying to get through some of my cream products before it is time for me to throw them in the trash, because you guys do know that cream products do expire and go bad faster than powder. So I'm just trying to work through to see which ones I still like, which ones I don't, which ones are going to go in the trash. So I just try to kind of rotate through some of the older ones, or just any of them actually. So I did pull some, and I'm going to show you what those are. And I pull foundations, primers, powders, all kinds of goodies. And then at the end of this video, or in the middle somewhere, I'm going to challenge a couple of creators that I know on here to see if they would do a base basket and what their weekly base basket would be like. So if you guys want to see that, then stay tuned. Roll the credits. All right, guys, so this is how I do it, okay? It's no form or fashion, no order or anything like that. I pull a foundation for each day, each 7 days, but I do have a freestyle day during the week, just in case a new foundation comes out or something I want to review, something I want to try, then I'll just do it in that day. But ultimately, if there's nothing that I want to do, then I have a foundation that I want to pick for that day. All right, so I pick powders and primers too. So I usually kind of stick with the same primer, same kind of powders. Don't pull a whole bunch of powders each week because, of course, they don't go bad as fast, right? So I'm going to show you guys what I pulled for this week. So the first thing, I'll go with primers. I pulled the primers that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using this face primer, and this is from Ruby Kisses from the Beauty Supply Place. Say that, Beauty Supply Place, and it's a pore reducing primer. I like this primer. It's almost gone, so I just wanted to finish this up, and it'll probably be finished in a day. Like, there's really hardly anything left in there. So that's one of the primers. I'm going to use this Sephora primer. This is the Beauty Amplifier, and it is a mattifying primer. Yo, let's listen. This mattifying primer will mattify. Matter of fact, it will take every bit of oil and moisture out of your skin. I like this primer, especially if you want to wear a nice, radiant, luminous foundation. This would definitely be a primer that you should try, and it's affordable. I think I'm going to try. Listen. I'm going to try. Don't charge it to my heart, though. I'm going to try to make sure I put all of these links in the description for the things you can pick up and where you can pick them up. I'm just saying it because everybody says it, but girl, I know. I know I'm going to forget, but it's okay. I'm going to try to put all of this stuff in the comment box for you, okay? So that's another one of the primers that I'm going to be using. I am going to also be using this Beauty Blender primer. I like this really for really mattifying foundations. I like this a lot, and I'm going to pull this one. I also have pulled the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and this is a really good affordable primer, guys. This is really a nice primer. It mattifies really good. It does help with your pores, all of that kind of stuff. Really, really good. Guys, oh, let me sidebar this real quick. This makeup I've had on all day, okay? So we at the end of the road with this. And this is a powder foundation that I'm wearing today. It is Makeup Forever powder foundation. Love it, but this is the end of the day. This is the residue from 10 hours or so, right? And it's still holding up, guys. It's a really good powder. And then that's it for primers, but I do have one more that I'm using, and I think I'm going to continue to use that one this week, and that is the Milk Hydra Grip Primer. This one, this is fairly new, but I'm just enjoying it so much that I think I'm going to keep using that this month. And for my setting spray, I only usually pull one, and that's what I'm going to be using this week is the Morphe one. I've been using another spray last week. So I'm going to go ahead and try to finish this up. This is one of my favorite sprays. The mister on this is so, see it? It's just so fine. And I just love this a lot. So that's going to be that for this week. Bronzers. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. And this is in the color 4. And I'm sure everybody knows what this looks like. But that is what this bronzer looks like. Really nice. You can get a lot of... It is kind of deep. You just got to be careful because it's very pigmented. And you can end up going the wrong way fast. And then I'm going to also use my Mented bronzers. These are like my favorite bronzers, like my go-to bronzers. And I always have to have them in my stash each week just in case. Just in case. But this one is Decay. And that's what this one looks like. And then this one is really pretty. This one is really, really pretty on my skin tone. Right there. This is Vacay, and then this one is Yacht Life, and that's this one. And this one you can actually contour with. I don't do a whole bunch of that just on a regular everyday basis. I usually just do that like for a special occasion if I'm all dressed up. But you know, that's all for that. Okay, so now my blush for the week. I usually try to do a powder and a cream just in case. So this is, I mean, just to have variety. This one is the Fenty Cream Blush Summertime Wine. This is probably, you know, guys, I don't have a lot of blushes. I probably have 12 blushes, 5, okay, on a good day. So as you can see, I use this a lot. And I really want to use this up because I do have some other cream blushes that I do want to use that I just bought. So I'm excited. I want to use... kind of keep that in the rotation right now. And then I'm also going to put this in. This is Peach Blossom. And I know it's fall, but I still kind of want to wear. I love this. Guys, this is such a pretty blush. And, you know, even though it is fall, it's chalky, but it's nice once you put some setting spray over top. It looks really, really good. So I just like that. The orange is my favorite color, and I just like that. Now to powders. I'm going to use, to set, I'm going to use, I haven't used this in a minute, guys. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. I haven't used this in a minute. So it's time for me to use this powder. I like it, I do, but I just never really reach for it a lot. And I am going to be pulling this Kosas pressed powder. I need to go to this more. I used to use this a lot, but guys, this has like a really red tone to it, and I don't know if I should get a different color, but it's like a reddish, I don't know, yellow, red. It's just like one of those. It looks different when you swatch it on your skin. It looks very different. So I don't know if I should have gotten maybe just a different shade, but I don't know. It's something about this that I don't like. And then once I start wearing it this week, I'm going to realize what it is. So I usually kind of stick with the same powders. I just change foundations for the most part. And primers and stuff. So I pulled this one. That Gucci, the Gucci powder stays in my vanity. I just have that in there. I like that. I've already been through 2. So I like that. And I'm going to pull this. I haven't pulled this powder in a long time. But guys, let me tell you, this is a good powder. And if you're going to use this, if you have large pores and a lot of texture, the best way to use this is once you've put your primer on, then put some of this in your larger pore areas or your textured areas. This is called Bye Bye Pores. It's from IT Cosmetics. Now, how I use this is, like I said, I moisturize my face, prime everything, and then I just brush it right over top of this, and then, or the areas that I want to put it in, and then I put on my foundation. And then if you want, you can put it on in the end. Be careful how much you use of this because it is a white powder and you don't want it to get, a white cast. That's why I put it on underneath and very little on top. But you can see the difference. It does do something to them pores. I don't know what's in this powder, but you can clearly see the difference. And I wonder, I know, guys, this is just for this. Where's this? Let me see. Let me see. Do I have a brush? Let me just use this real quick. All right, so let me just come close and see if by the time this video is over, see how the white cast is? But it like takes a second and it does something to those pores. This is like all day makeup, face ain't clean. So this probably is not gonna do what I'm telling you it's gonna do. But it is really a good powder. And I'm also going to be using my Mented eye shadow. This is probably the only one I really use. These are the colors. Not swatching them. So this is my little thing. That's what I'm going to be using for that. So these are my color correctors, things like that. I have a couple of these that I use and that I keep in my vanity. Some color correctors. So I'm going to try and get through these because I bought some new ones that I really want to try. So I'm going to go ahead and get through that and try that. Now for foundations, I picked more than 7 because I'm kind of like undecided on a couple because I'm really trying to give a certain one of foundations a shot. Okay, so I'm gonna do them again. Oh, by the way, using this powder, this LYS powder for under eye this week. Okay, now for concealers, I'm going to be, I just picked up this one size concealer and I'm going to, let me wipe this off my hand. I don't know about the shade. I was in Sephora, I was in the mall, so of course you can't go to the mall without going to Sephora. It's a travesty. So I don't know about how this is going to look, but I got this concealer and this is in the color Dark 3. And I'm gonna try this and see if I like this. So I'm gonna be using that this week. I'm also going to be using my my Dior Forever Skin Correct concealer. This is in 4W. I also have this in a neutral one, but I'm gonna be using that one also. And I usually mix the two. So because this one is a little bright and the other one is a little bit more neutral. So I kind of, this is warm and I usually mix the neutral in. You know what I mean. So I'm going to use that one. And so those are the concealers that I'm going to use for the week. Mainly that Patrick Star one because I really do want to try that. Now, and I'm also going to use this Pat McGrath concealer because I don't use this enough. I really don't. And this is an expensive concealer. And this is in, the reason why I think I don't use this is because this is in 24, MD24. And I think the reason why I don't use this is because it is too neutral. I think this is the one. I have 2, but I don't know. It's just something about this color. It just doesn't work. So I'm going to try and see if I can make this work. If I can't make this work somehow, either through mixing it with something or whatever, I'm just going to throw it in the trash because I'm in no sense of keeping it in here if I can't use it. All right. So that's that. Now, foundations. I am trying, I'm going to be using this Pretty Fresh by ColourPop. I'm going to be wearing that this week. I love this. This is a pretty foundation. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I always have this on top of my vanity just in case if I just want to go. This is not go to the party foundation. This is go to the grocery store. This might not even be going to work. This might, you can go to work. But this is going to the grocery store or something like that. Just nice, something nice and basic and pretty. And that's what I use for that. And I have chosen the Clinique Even Better Clinical Foundation. I'm going to give this one more shot. Like literally, I'm going to wear this one more day. And I've worn this a few times and I'm trying to be in love with it, and it's okay. It really is a okay foundation. I'm trying to be in love with it, but for some reason, you know, we're not the kind of, we're seeing each other, but not really, You know what I mean? Like we see each other when we come through town. Though that kind of situation. I'm going to try it one more time. And if I don't like it, seriously, it's probably going to go in the trash. One of the things I don't like about it is I don't like it just doesn't stink. But it's something about this smell that I just don't like it. And it smells like skincare or something, but it's something about this scent of this I don't like for some reason. But anyway, so I'm going to try that this week again. And I'm also going to be wearing, because I hardly ever wear this Pat McGrath. I mean, I hardly ever. I don't, you know, and I got this when it first came out. So if I don't use this, this is going to expire on me. And I don't want it to do that because I enjoy it. I think the bottle is beautiful. Want to keep it in my collection, but I have to try and use this. Oh man, I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the wrong one, but I'm not going to wear that this week. Anyway, so this is the new Double Wear Skin Tint like foundation. Well, sheer long wear foundation. I'm going to wear this again. I'm going to give this another shot to wear this and see if I can make this work somehow. If not, it definitely is going to be a go to the grocery store type of skin tint. I like it. I really do. I think it's okay if you don't have a whole bunch of hyperpigmentation and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to try and go ahead, and even if I mix this with something or take the original Double Wear, then maybe that's what I'll do. If I take the original Double Wear and maybe mix some of this in there just for a little bit more hydration, I could try that and see. But I did keep this. I'm not really giving this a whole day, but I did put this in here just in case. And this one is this one is the Rare Beauty. It's very little left in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this one to the head. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. This is like 1 day worth of foundation left in here, probably, you know, pretty much. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off and just be done with it. And I got a new, I pulled this. This is the wrong one. Y'all know I got 50 shades of this foundation and I just grabbed the wrong one. But it's the Light Illusion Luminous Makeup. The reason why I'm wearing all this luminous makeup this week is because this dangerous primer I got over here. I just want to see how they're working with these, what's going to work with these dewy and luminous foundations, because it is getting fall and you want some kind of more, you know, a little bit more moisture as it gets cool. So I want to see if these foundations will work with this primer and if it can kind of, you know, not make it as dewy, and see if that works. Because if it works, then we're going to be in business, because I will be able to, some of the foundations that I have that are luminous that I've just done for the channel that I didn't take back or anything like that, I want to be able to wear them. So I'm going to see if it works. And if it works, then I'll be able to wear some of these luminous foundations. And I also pulled, for the same reason, this Born to Glow by NYX. Oh, guys, and if you don't know, NYX is having a sale right now. I think everything is 30 or 50% off everything, the whole brand. I think it's 30 or 50%. I don't know. It's at Ulta. So just take a look. I know it's a percentage off, but I'm not quite sure. I don't remember exactly. But I think it was 30 or 50% off, one or the other. So I did pull this to try and wear this with this week, as well as I always pull some more foundations than I should. But I also pulled the LYS because this ends up being a little luminous on me. I do like this, but I want to finish it and I don't want this to go bad. You know, I really bought this hoping that I would like it, and I do enjoy it, but I also wanted to support, so I do at least want to use the bottle. Now, whether I buy it again, that's a whole nother conversation, probably not, but you know, I still want to at least finish this bottle. And the last one, and I have a confession, this is in my rotation every single week, and this is my Dior Backstage. This is in 4.5. This is in my rotation, it stays in my vanity. Only reason why I do that is because if for some reason something happens, I just always go to this. Now, I do wear these that I put out, but if something happens, I will always go to this. This is my holy grail foundation. I never thought I would say it, but this is my holy grail foundation. This and the Best Skin Ever are my two favorite foundations right now. So I keep this in my vanity. And this is a lip gloss week. And so I'm going to be wearing, I'm going to attempt to wear this, Fenty cream lip gloss. This is just too red for me. Like, I don't know. It's a little red for me. Let's see. I don't know. It's pretty, but oof, I would just have to mix it. I'm not necessarily a red girl. But this one is really, really nice too. This is hot chocolate. And so I like this one. I wear this all the time anyway. And so I'm going to wear this. So that's my base basket for the week. If you have a whole bunch of foundations, try to do that. Try to rotate through your things so that they don't go bad. You know, that's the worst, for you to spend all this money on makeup and then they go bad. So I challenge keeping it simple with Bridget to do a video on her base basket, because I know she has a lot of foundations. So to see what foundation she's going to wear each week. I also want to challenge Jackie. I know she does Shop My Stash videos, so she may not do it because she's doing Shop My Stashes right now. So I know she's working through that kind of thing. I'm also challenging Heavy on the Chai to do this, to figure out what her base basket would be for the week, as well as I want to say Vicky J, but that's not what she's, you know, Vicky J though. That's what, you know, that's what I know her as. I know she started another channel, but I'm going to say Vicky J. And I want to challenge her too, because I know she has the luxury foundations out of this world. So those are the ladies that I want to challenge to do a video on their base basket and what foundations they would use each day during the week. And remember, guys, you have a freestyle day during the week for anything that you want to try as far as a video is concerned or anything like that. All right, guys. So remember, as I always say, it always starts with the base. And guys, you be safe. Bye.